Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon. Good evening. You're joining us from. I hope I'm loud and clear. How are you guys doing today? Okay,
awesome. Thank you, sir. Great.
Awesome. All right. So let's just wait for more people to join. Today we have over 500 people that can participate. So you guys, hope I'm not echoing, right?
Perfect, yes. The sound is perfect.
I see the screen. Can you see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes, we can see the screen.
So is everybody? Can everybody see the screen?
Yes.
Yes, you can see, sir. Good evening.
No.
Yes, sir.
I need response. Can everybody see and hear me? Are we good?
Yes, can
Are
see
we
and hear
good?
you also.
Yes, we can
Yes,
see
I
and hear.
can see and hear you.
Yes, we can see and hear you, sir.
Hello, are we good? Can everybody hear me? Can you hear me? Can you see me?
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can
You
see
hear me
you.
and see me, right?
We can see you, sir. We can see you, sir. And we can hear you.
Can you hear me and see me? All right, are we good? Okay, you can see me, right? And you can all hear me, right? You can also hear me, right?
Yes.
Perfect, sir. Perfect sounding.
I need a feedback.
Yes, yes.
Good. Awesome. Okay, let me share
I
my
guess you
screen
probably
so
cannot
that
hear us.
Yes, I can hear you.
I'll be
I
sure.
can hear you, sir.
Okay.
I can hear you.
All right. So since we all can hear me and you cannot see me, I think we should kickstart the class. So we have over 70 people here right now. If you know, you can also go to YouTube. You can also work via YouTube. So you can also work via YouTube. Right. I need a voice feedback. Somebody should give me a voice feedback that we can hear and we can see, and we can also see the screen. If I can get that feedback, then I can kickstart. I don't want to start anything without being sure.
Okay, sir. So we can hear you. We can
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 somebody
hear
on
you
the
and we can
YouTube
see
just say,
you.
okay, sir, we can hear you, and we can also see the screen. So I'll be
So we
sure.
can hear you and we can see the screen.
Anybody?
Sir, we can hear you and we can
I
see your
guess it's
screen perfectly.
network. I guess it is network. I guess it is network. I guess it is network. His network is probably having issues because all of us can hear him, but I think he can't hear us back.
He
So we have to
wants
send
to
him a message
engage
on
us.
WhatsApp.
He can hear us. He wants to engage us.
Oh, okay.
I can hear you.
We can hear and we can see you, sir.
So you can hear me and you can see the screen. Let me share the screen. Share the slides. Okay, can you also see the slide? The slide is showing. Okay,
Yes.
great.
Yes, sir.
Yes, we can.
Yes, sir.
All right, awesome.
Yes.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. It's like me, I can't hear anybody. I'm the only one that can't hear anybody. Okay. Yeah, sure. Okay, good. So let's just get to work. Let's get to work. Okay. You can all hear me, right? Awesome. So right now, okay, I think I know why. My sound of my system was actually reduced to that. So not the echo in my ear. All right, good. Thank you guys so much for joining today. If you're on YouTube, you can also join us on YouTube and we're good to go. And if you also probably want to join us by Zoom, you can also join us. So I would like us also to share. We have 80 participants now. We want more people to join us. So in case you have the opportunity to probably probably share the link, just kindly do that now so that more people can join this class. I'm so excited about this. I can't wait for us to as much as we can learn. Okay, so wait for us to learn as much as we can learn. All right, so once again, good evening, good morning, good evening, depending on where you're joining us from. If you're joining us from Nigeria, good evening. And if you're joining us from UK, good afternoon. Yeah, like 1 hour behind. If you're joining us from the US, good night. And if you're joining us from China, like I think good night. Yeah, like 1 hour to 12 a.m. So depending on where you're joining us from, London, I would like us to drop where we're joining us from. Can you drop on the comment section where you're joining us from? I want to be sure that we have people joining us from all over the world today. If you know you're joining us, can you just please drop on the comment section that you're dropping? Yeah, you're joining us from Houston. So let's like to hear from people where they're joining us from. Look, I'm seeing Lagos, Nigeria. Yeah, I'm seeing the chat. I'm seeing amazing locations. Please drop where you're joining us from. UK. Yeah, we have UK. We have Ogbabel. Awesome. Great stuff. Great stuff. Lagos, Nigeria. I'm seeing a lot of Lagos. Awesome. Okay, just drop where you're joining us from, please. It's very, very important. Just drop where you're joining us from so that we can celebrate you and also appreciate you for joining us. Please, everybody should mute so that you won't distract any other person that is also supposed to benefit from this class. All right, so now that we're about to start, I don't know if we should still wait for 1 or 2 people to join us. We have this cloud. Zoom can take up to 500 people, so we're expecting more people to definitely be on it. So we are sharing it across all platforms right now. So everybody can join us. We're sharing it across all platforms. So feel free to please share also so that more people can benefit. You can share it across to your team members. Some of you have team members all over different places. Share it among them. Let them know that something is happening now so that they can also benefit from the class. All right. So I think in the next 2 minutes we'll just start. Is that okay? So please, I want us to press at least the mark of 100, and we can kickstart. So please keep sharing. Everybody copy it and share. Copy and share, and keep dropping where you're joining us from. It's very, very important. Copy and share. Let more people join us. Okay. Let more people join us. So please copy and share. It's very, very important. So let more people join us. Share. Keep sharing it. You can join us also on YouTube. So if you know, I'm dropping the YouTube link also. You can check and understand. Share as many people that can benefit from this class. Because last week we did something similar, but this week is going to be different. I added some new stuff because I know that with Nigerians it's hard to please Nigerians. So I had to add some new updated information about what we did today. So if you attended the last training, which we did last week, I think if you are not yet missed because some new stuff are updated on the slides so that we can learn. In fact, some new AI tools are already updated rather on the slides. So make sure that you actually share it so that more people that join the last time. All right, good. So I'll just start. Once again, welcome. My name is Dr. Manuel Shuteku, and I'm the Dean and the Director of Studies at the Billionaire Realtors Academy. That is the BRG Academy, which is an amazing arm of the BRG Group that is specialized on training and also ensuring that we are adequately prepared, adequately furnished, and adequately, we have adequate knowledge about what we're doing as a brand and also as realtors. And one of the biggest goals of BRG Academy basically is to help simplify knowledge in the real estate industry. The goal is basically to help us become equipped, make us become more versatile in what we do by sharing different diverse knowledge that can help us improve in our daily lives, right? We don't just want you to sell properties. We want you to also grow. We want you to learn. We want you to become a better version of yourself. We want to make sure that you're a total realtor. Let me put it that way, because most times you see some realtors are succeeding well in selling, some are succeeding well in different parts, but they're not succeeding in some other aspect. So the goal of BRG Academy is to give us a total awareness, a total experience of what knowledge is, and that's why we're having the AI and intelligence masterclass. We're going to be doing a lot of learning later on, but at least this is just one of our programs that we are doing for free to help you out. So you don't need to be part of the BRG Academy to learn this. Anybody can join us. Anybody can join us. We have a free program that we do at the academy to help equip realtors globally. All right, so I'm going to be starting by moving to my first stuff I have on my system, which is a very, very important part of the class. Welcome once again to the Artificial Intelligence Masterclass. So excited about
Ismail Abibat, mute your mic.
People are saying that they are trying to access the class and it's open for all. Okay. All right, so let's get to business of the day. All right, once again, welcome on board. Okay, welcome on board. So today we're going to be looking at different stuff. We're going to be looking at the state of technology. We're going to be looking at the state of technology as technology evolved. We're also going to be looking at the creation of technology, the evolution. We're going to be looking at the digital age, the AI tools that are available for us to maximize as realtors. And we're also going to be looking at some recent development and relationship with technology and the future, and so many other things that are not even covered here, right? But before I start, I have this picture on my screen. If you all can hear me, just let me know you can hear me, right? It's very, very important for me. All right, so I have this picture on my screen, and I want to use this picture as a way to start my class today. I want to use this picture as a way to start my class today. And the reason I'm using this picture is to help us to understand the dynamism. Please, everybody should mute their mic, please. Everybody should mute. I think I can mute from here. Let me see, mute all. Okay, mute all. All right, good. So you can see there's an image on my screen that is showing two different pictures, and I'm going to explain why I'm using this image. That's why I said those that did not attend. Something showing on my screen. I think some certain marks. I'm sorry, I don't know why it's showing, but all right. So okay. Okay, so you can see a picture on my screen, right? You can see different pictures. What is going on? I'm seeing different people marking stuff on the screen. Is it from me? I don't think it's. Please, everybody should just ensure. Sorry. Why am I seeing this marks on the screen? Are you guys seeing that, or is it just that I see that? Okay, I've read it. Right. So, as you all can see, right, on the screen, you can see two pictures. You can see a picture on my right-hand side and also on my left-hand side. In 1998, I don't know, most of you have seen this picture trending online. In 1998, in fact, some people say it is 1988, not necessarily 1998, that calculator was protested. This picture you have seen is a picture of people protesting that calculators should be banned in 1998 or 1988, depending on which you want to say. That calculators should be banned. Like, it was a major protest that they were fighting. You can see that elementary school teachers actually picked against the use of calculator in grade school, and teachers feel that if students use calculator too early, they won't learn mathematics concepts. So this was in 1998 or 1980, depending on where you want to drag back the research team. And it's not going to help people learn mathematics. Now imagine calculator like that we currently have today that most of us don't even have phones. It was being revolted at. Who fought it? People fought the use of calculator in 1998. They fought the use of calculator. They fought the use of calculator. They fought everything that you can ever think of about calculator. That was in 1998. Right. Then later on, in 2023, which is now, we have ChatGPT, and a lot of people are fighting it. They are fighting it. They are fighting it. They are fighting it, and they are saying that it is not possible that ChatGPT cannot be like it can never be real. Like, we shouldn't use ChatGPT because it is going to help people become lazy. It's going to help people become redundant. People are fighting AI right now. All over the world, people are revolting, saying that AI is a tool that will replace human. So the way it is so funny today is that a calculator in 1998 that was being fought. Imagine calculator right now. Look at calculator between 1998 and 2003. Can anybody go and carry placard and start fighting calculator today? That we don't want to use calculator in schools. Is that possible? No, it is not. You know why? The world has evolved. Calculator has been accepted, and now it is part of our daily life. It is part and parcel of our daily life, right? The same way with ChatGPT and AI tools that we're going to be talking about today. Now that it is coming out, ChatGPT 4 just came out recently, and a lot of people are fighting that. Hey, even Elon Musk was saying that the way humans are going, this is going to revolutionize and it's going to disrupt a lot of stuff. But the truth of the matter is that in the next 10, 20 years, this will be a thing of the past. AI will become our daily life. It's going to be, in fact, if somebody is not using AI to do things, people are going to be wondering that what's going on with you, right? And that leads me to my second picture there, that you can see that in 1985 and in 2023, you can see two buildings. I think those that were in the BOT the last time we had BOT 2,000 ago, or there about last week or last 2 weeks. Last week. They can literally remember when I used this picture. I said in 1985, this was Toyota building in Dubai. This Toyota building was in Dubai, and this building was one of the most, in fact, it's the tallest building in the entire city of Dubai at that time. And this building was known as one of the most powerful buildings in the city. But you can look at the other picture by the side, where you can see a whole city. You can see the first picture, they are desert. There are no other many buildings like that, just desert. This Toyota building was known as the tallest building in Dubai at that time. It was known as the wow of the moment. But if you check by the picture by the other side, you can see that the same building as at 2003 is the same way, and the city has grown, meaning that the city evolved, but the building did not evolve. The city transited into a new dimension, but yet the building remained the same. The Toyota building remained the same. And I remember asking questions that what can people learn from this experience? And a lot of people gave me a lot of good response, and I'm amazed about that. I would have asked us today that what do you learn from this picture? But we will talk about that later on. But you can literally see that the same way calculator was being protested against as at that year, the same way people are protesting against AI today. Look at that same building in Dubai. 1985 was the biggest building in Dubai, amazing building, was the wow of the moment. In 2023, the city evolved, the building remained the same. What can we learn from this? What I can pick up from this is that we are now in a generation where you have to reinvent yourself. You need to become a better version of yourself. You cannot afford to be at the back end of a moving generation, of a moving train. You cannot afford not to evolve and to let go of what you're used to embrace newness. You must be willing to embrace newness. And that is why we're having this class. That's why BRG Academy is powering this class to help you to evolve, to become a better version of yourself. All right, let's move to the next slide. Okay, of course, I'm going to talk about the academy later on, but let me just quickly drop one or two things. So this is the BRG Academy, right? You need to attend. If you have not registered for the academy, I don't know what to say to you right now, but you need to do that. We have in 2 weeks' time, or in 3 weeks' time, over 150 to 200 to 300 people are going to be seated in the class. And these are guys that are going to change and revolutionize the entire industry of the real estate, sector. And you cannot afford not to be part of them, right? So I'm going to talk more about it. But whatever we're doing today is just a teaser. It's just a teaser to what we will learn at the BRG Academy. In fact, the BRG Academy Core 3 was what powered this idea of us having to teach you guys for free so that you can have a taste of what you're going to experience at the BRG Academy Core 3 program. And of course, you can see the facilitators are there. You can see Miriam Ajari. Miriam Ajari is one of the most amazing finance person, currently training different banks all over Nigeria and different part of the world. She's going to be there to talk about finance. You can see Ceci is going to talk about law. You want to know what are the things, what are the regiment of law when it comes to sales of real estate and all the stuff. Orakwe John is going to be disrupting that day. You don't want to miss that class. In fact, this AI class is just a learner compared to what you'll be learning from John on that day. John is an amazing speaker and also an amazing facilitator. Ceci has spoken on TEDx all over the world. John is doing great stuff. You can see Florence Kaogu is one of the most powerful speakers in Nigeria. That is a female breed, an amazing speaker. She's going to be talking about the 360-degree realtor. So you don't want to miss out, right? And also, we also have Funto Ibiori. Come on, you don't want to miss Funto. We're going to learn about personal branding. How do you build a multi-billion-dollar business as a realtor? Not just as any CEO, as a realtor. How do you build? How do you scale? How do you position yourself to attract the right HNIs? How do you do that? He's going to be learning that from R. And also, Stephen is going to teach you guys how to monetize YouTube, how to monetize digitalization of what you do. And a lot of stuff. Of course, Mr. Gbenga Deleke is there, our brother, our boss, and our leader. He's going to be teaching you guys about how to become an excellent realtor. You don't want to miss that, right? Dr. Miano Abikoye is going to be talking about understanding the business of your business. Come on. You don't want to know what it means. You can be in real estate, but you don't understand the business of real estate. You want to learn that. Of course, Dr. Tony Aspire is going to be talking about the science of bringing your vision into reality. You know, some of you in January, you did vision boarding. How do you bring it to reality? How do you bring it into life? Aspire is going to be talking about that. And myself, Dr. Emmanuel Shuteko, I'm going to be talking about a topic that you don't want to miss at the academy. It's called disruption without an apology. Like, you're going to disrupt that apology. You're going to scatter everywhere without any apology. You're going to disrupt an entire industry. You're going to disrupt in such a way that you will.
Oh, bro, do faster, beg. I don't
want to miss that. It's going to be my opinion, right? And also, it's going to be connecting with a lot of people. You're going to be having an ID card. I'm going to talk more about it, right, at the end of this class today. But let's just go straight to our class. All right, the state of technology in our world, right? So, what is the current state of technology in our world? The modern day technology has actually paved way to helping us make our life easier. Today, we have smartwatch. Today, many people can make calls by their wristwatch. Many people can do a lot of transactions on their wristwatch. In fact, people forget their phone sometimes at home, and they can still deal with every single transaction on their phone. You can send money, you can receive calls. Everything is going digitalized. Everything is going amazingly massive. There's a video I'm going to be playing to us at the academy, during this AI masterclass and all the stuff that we're going to be talking about at the academy and technology and all the stuff. I promised the last people in the class that I'm going to teach them. I'm going to give them the video, but I'm going to give you guys at the academy. You don't want to miss that. And the funny thing about that video is that you're going to see the evolution of how technology has moved. In fact, you're going to see technology in the next 30 years. You're going to see what we call glass technology, how things are changing. So the world cannot be evolving, and we are in real estate, and we are also not evolving. That is why I said that computers are increasingly faster, more portable, and more higher powered than ever before. So the world is actually changing. And if the world is changing, we are meant to change. So what are the recent developments, right? Let me just give you the statistics quickly. According to McKinsey Global Institute, it said that over 375 million workers, or about 14% of the global workforce, when I mean global workforce, people from all over the world, global workforce, including Nigeria, including Japan, including Australia, anywhere you are in the world, according to that research, may need to switch occupational category by 2030 due to automation and AI, meaning that a lot of people are going to have to switch to automation. A lot of people are going to lose their job, as in over 375 million people are likely to lose their job as of 2030, because automation will take place, AI will take place, AI will replace people. The World Economic Forum actually predicted that AI and automation will displace over 75 million jobs in 2022, and it's already happening. But it will also create over 133 million jobs, according to World Economic Forum. You can see that statistics there. So if that is going to happen, other statistics actually from Forbes. Forbes is actually known as one of the most powerful news outlets that actually gives statistics about things. According to Forbes, it says that the retail industry is seeing an increase in automation. And also you can see that Amazon is actually one of the first companies today that has walk-in store, like a walk-in AI automatic robotic store. You will not see a human being from the security down to whatever you're going to purchase and walk out. I think that has disrupted an industry already. Amazon currently does that in the US, those that in the US can testify to that. So things are evolving. Also in the healthcare sector, Now you can see that people can heal people. Technology is AI is more accurate according to our business review, right? The healthcare industry is actually seeing a massive increase in AI technology about diagnosing of patients. In fact, in the health sector, we strongly believe that doctors are limited. Doctors can make mistakes. Doctors are human, but AI is not always 99% accurate than a human. That is what is being believed. So you can see that evolution is taking place across all sectors. Look at the legal industry. I saw recently, I meant to add a picture to my pictures today, that one of the AIs was sued to court. Why? Because the AI actually does not have license to practice. But the AI was more accurate than all your lawyers combined together in the court in the US. They're putting different smart lawyers together to compete with that AI. The AI beat everybody. The robotic AI beat everybody. And they sue the AI that it doesn't have a license to practice. That is the edge that human has over robots, right? But you could see disruption is taking place. But the question is this: if all these industry are experiencing this, what makes us in real estate think that we can also experience the same disruption? What makes us think that we are both revolution taking place across all other sectors? And that leads me to different generation gaps. And I think I've shared this severally again and again. I remember on Tribitat launched the estate that was 2 days ago. Yeah, 2 days ago. And I don't know, maybe she's in this class, but somebody walked up to me. I just parked and I was like, let me go in. And somebody walked up to me and was thanking me. And I was like, what's going on? Why are you thanking me so much? She was literally almost crying. And I was like, why are you? I'm feeling a little bit embarrassed. What's going on? And she said to me, because I want you to learn this thing with your heart. I want you to learn as much as possible. If our BRG has made this knowledge free for us, if you have to pay for it, it's going to be very expensive. And I was asking, I said, why you, what's going on? And she said that this thing that I thought about different generations help her to save a relationship with her daughter. That her daughter is 25 years old, and for almost since the time the daughter has become an adult or a teenager from 18, 16, 19 or whatever to 25, they have always had issues every day or every week. And I'm like, what do you mean? She said she didn't really understand that the daughter is a Gen Z and she's a millennial. She didn't know the difference. She didn't know why the daughter was acting the way she was acting. She didn't know that the daughter rather was acting the way she was acting because she's a Gen Z. Gen Z questions everything. And she feels that the daughter is disrespectful, that the daughter is not respectful. And so because of that, they always have issues. For example, so she would just barge into the daughter's room without knocking. And, the daughter will say, Mommy, why are you doing that? I don't like you just barging into my door, into my room without knocking and all that stuff. And when it is my house. I'm the owner of this house. I'm the one paying rent. I can enter any house, any room, anyhow. And that leads to problem every time. But after the class, she understood and she told me categorically that since last week Thursday till now, her daughter and I have had the best relationship ever. Like that has never, and that's what knowledge. So what you call miracle is knowledge that is absent. When knowledge is present, some certain things are not necessarily miracle. They're just common sense, and common sense are not common. So that's what we need to put our heart to learn. And you can look at different generations, right? So the first generation we have is the generation. I'm telling you things so you can know how AI evolved, how we got into the AI world. It's very, very important that we go back into the past, come into the present, and move into the future. So look at the amazing stuff. In 1909 or in 1901 to 1927, we have what we call the greatest generation. Now, these are generations that we are like the first generation after Adam and Eve and all this. So like they are holding these like many centuries ago. These guys don't even know what they call AI. They don't even, in fact, they didn't dream of it. They didn't see it coming. At this generation, nothing. In fact, I think they were even naked that time because that year where it was like that year was they were back and back like that. Then we have the silent generation, which is from 1928 to 1945. Now this generation, we are people who we are like they were better than the greatest generation because they were always looking at the greatest generation that they are the old school guys, right? And they are better off. So if you look at the silent generation, you can see people who are currently like around 90 something years old, I think so, 90 something, 100 year plus or something like that. Those are the silent generation. They are not just old school, their old school is also old school. So that's how they are. And then we have the baby boomers. So if you're in this group, if you're in this class and you are a baby boomer, you are in 1946 to 1964. So if you are born in that period, you are known as the baby boomer. Now, Nigeria has been independent around those periods. So the Nnamdi Azikiwe, the Awolowers, the Obasanjo, some of these guys fall into this category. I think Obasanjo should be more than that. I don't know, but the most of them fall into this category, right? They fall into this category, and you can literally see the change that is taking place from that time to now. You can see the massive change that are taking place. So these baby boomers, they are people that they didn't have cell phone that year. There was no cell phone, there was no telephone. So these guys, they don't know what technology can do. They don't even understand the power of technology. And I think this was the time where at the Western world, they're already experimenting that how technology can work. They were already experimenting the aeroplane. That is when the Wright brothers were trying to aerodynamics law. They're trying to explore those. So that generation is this. Then the next generation that came after them is called Generation X, which is from 1965 to 1980, which I know that majority of people in this class are currently in that generation also, because BRG is a combination of Generation X and the millennial Generation Y. Who are the Generation X? These are the Dr. Aspire generation. If you are, at 40 something, heading to 50, and you are like that, you are in Generation X. Now, these guys, they started seeing a little bit of technology, but not as advanced as we have now. So there's telephone, landline. That time you have to go and queue. A lot of those in the Western world are expensive. I don't know about Nigeria, but those in the Western world, they are queuing up. So things are evolving, things are getting better. But the advent of internet has not been fully explored. It was just in that forming stage. Then we move to the millennial, which is the Generation Y, which I can strongly say that 85 to 75% of BRG people fall under Generation Y, because these are people born from 1981 to 1996. So if you are born in this period, you're in Generation Y. These are people that saw the advent of internet, the evolution of www.com, Amazon. They see the evolution of Amazon. They see the evolution of, like I said, Amazon. They saw the evolution of they saw the evolution of how people can browse on the internet, which I don't want to jump my class. So there's something I want to say, but I don't want to jump into that slide because it's part of the slide. So Generation Y actually started seeing the advancement of technology. They can see Web 1.0, which we're going to get to. And the things were getting better, things were getting smooth and all the stuff. But you see this new generation called Generation Z. These are called the Gen Z. Now the Gen Zs are the people born in 1997 to 2012. These guys are the bold, audacious, and no-nonsense generation. Generation Y are still calm, they are still coordinated.
Please move.
You can see some of you, your stuff is affecting.
Please move all of them, please.
Everybody, please. Sorry. All right, please. Everybody, please mute your stuff too. It's very, very important.
Please, admin, you can mute all of
very,
them
very
automatically. I think some of them are not even here.
Everybody should mute. All right, so we have the Generation X. So the Gen Z, the Generation Z rather. The Gen Z are very stubborn. These guys, they will fight anybody. Gen Z are the people that left the SARS protest. Gen Z are the ones that stood up because they're a generation that was born into oppression. So they will fight anybody and fight anybody. They are creative. In fact, this generation said they were born into technology and they grew into technology. They saw the advent of internet in their generation. So Gen Z, they are not people, they're not people that they'll be in the office and they'll be commanding and they'll be saying yes. Sir. Gen Z will call you by your full name. Hello, Paul, how are you doing today? That's the boss. They will call you by their name. Gen Z, they believe that everything is on the internet. If you sack them today, they'll get a new job tomorrow. They believe that they can train. In fact, a Gen Z a Gen Z can determine your company's success. In fact, if a Gen Z writes about you online, your company can go crash. A lot of companies have gone AWire on Twitter because a Gen Z tweeted. So a lot of things are happening in the Gen Z generation. They will now have what we call the Gen Alpha. Now, these are the most scary setup. You can see that their generation is from 2030 to 2025. We're not even yet in 2025. These Gen Alpha are the TikTokers. TikTok trended more on the Gen Alpha and the Gen Z. But the Gen Alpha, that's why you can be on TikTok and somebody at 15 years old has 1 million followers. On TikTok, somebody at the younger generation. I think I shared the story of one of my clients I was dealing with, and the cleaner has over close to 1 million followers. On TikTok, the cleaner, he does, in fact, like I said, I value the cleaner than the CEO, because if that cleaner writes something about that company and says the CEO is a this, is a that, the CEO is a bad person, this company can shut down, it can damage the image of the brand. So Gen Alpha are powerful people. This one, they burn them into AI. They will grow inside AI. They burn them into technology. They will grow inside technology. Some of them will give birth by technology. Everything has evolved in their generation. So if you are a Gen Z or you're a Generation Y, which is the millennials, if you are working with a Gen Z or a Gen Alpha, your bigger job is not to criticize, to condemn. Your job is to actually allow them become themselves through maybe helping them to supervise and helping them to, guide them a little bit. But your goal is not actually to shut them down, because they will not shut up. These guys are revolutionaries in nature. Why did I say all this? I'm trying to show you where technology started evolving from, so that you can have a context of how we got to the generation of AI. All right, so where do we go next? How did we even get here? Now you can see that what I was talking about earlier, that I actually want to, I don't want to jump before, so I'm already where I want to go to. So you could see that, how did we get here? So according to all those generations that have shared with us, the first generation of internet, or the first generation of evolution when it comes to technology, was Web 1.0. Now, Web 1.0 is called read-only memory, or the read-only web. Now, what do we mean by read-only web? You can see some of the pictures I showed on my screen. If you can see my screen, let me know. You can see some of the screen, right? You can see welcome to Apple, introducing Cyber Drive. You can see Yahoo, a guide to WW. That time, the website that we have, some of you will know what I'm saying. Some of the older generation will know what I'm saying. The website that we have that year, you can only read, you cannot interact with it. It's called read-only web. So that's what we call Web 1.0, because what we are in now is called Web 3.0, and we're heading to Web 4.0. So it's good for you to have an idea of how this thing moved to where we are today. Web 1.0 is actually known as the read-only, meaning that website, you can only, those websites that year, you can only read, you cannot interact. So it's a static page. You can see Microsoft website that year, Apple website, and Yahoo website. So information are only written on that site for you to just read. That's all. That's why it's called Web 1.0. So we were once in that generation. So the millennials, the generation before the millennials is what generation, please? Can somebody tell me the generation before the millennials, before the generation Y? Generation Y are the one that experienced Web 1.0. Between generation X and generation Y, that period, that's when they experienced, it's also Gen Z a little bit, but more of generation Y experienced. Generation Y are the one that experienced more of Web 1.0, because Web 1.0, they can only read, they cannot interact with the website, they cannot do any other thing, they can only read on the site. Then we move to Web 2.0. So under Web 2.0, we have what we call the read and write web, where people can now read and also write content on the website and application. Now, don't forget, Web 1.0, what can you only do? You can only what? Read. Never forget that. Are you following what I'm saying? Are we together? All right, good. Web 1.0, you can only read. Never forget that. In Web 2.0, you can now read and write. You can see there are two things that you can do with Web 3.0. Web 2.0 rather. I'm going somewhere because when I enter AI now, you understand how we got to AI. So, excuse me. Web 1.0, you could only read. You cannot interact with the internet. You cannot interact with the website. You cannot interact with anything. Web 2.0, you can interact. You can read and write. That is where blog started from. So if you know anything about blog, I mean, if you had Blogspot, if you know that you have done blog before? Can I see your hands up? So if my first website was a blogspot.com, www.marochiteku.blogspot. I don't know that. I don't even know the part of that. I don't think the way it is. So then we now have people can literally experience that. So Web 2.0 we now have whereby it's called a second generation web area, whereby people now can literally interact with the website. So you can drop your message on the website. People can start reading your thoughts. You can do a lot of things. They are now a read and write thing. So you cannot interact. Web 1.0, you cannot interact. You can't do anything. You can only read and go. But in Web 2.0, that generation is called a second generation web area. You can read and write. And also it is responsive, it is dynamic. So on Web 1.0, it is static. It is just one page. You can't do anything. You can't navigate. Web 2.0, you can navigate. How many of you notice that when you are browsing today, if you click anything, as you are clicking, the pages are open. You can click home page, contact us, visit us, or about us. You can even click watch video. You can type a message. Okay, send us a message. In fact, a lot of things evolved. That's what we call Web 2.0 generation. Consumer cannot just only consume, but they can also contribute. In Web 1.0, you can only consume, you can't contribute. Web 2.0, you can consume and also what? Contribute. It's also responsive and dynamic. But what is the challenge that this one led to Web 2.0? Now we're about to get into AI. Are we learning? Hello, are we learning? I want to be sure. Are we learning anything at all?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I'm a lecturer, so I need to literally just teach you guys, like, that we can all learn, so that you cannot just know about AI and not understand how it goes there. So now, what is the challenge? There was a challenge in Web 2.0. That was what led us to get to what we are today. What was the biggest challenge of Web 2.0? It was that data security was a big issue. So Facebook came in Web 2.0. Instagram, all these websites that you see today came in Web 2.0. Especially Facebook. Facebook blew more in Web 2.0 era. Facebook became very popular in Web 2.0. So the challenge of Web 2.0 is that there was no privacy. Do you know that your data has been sold to politicians before? In fact, during election in the US, your data has been, that's why you can see that somebody can message you or email you. How did they get your email? How did they get your number? How did they get access to you? Have you noticed that before? I want you to drop on the comment section. Some of you must have noticed that people just send you a message. How did they get it? Your data has been sold out. In fact, at the point, people were doing businesses based on data. I don't know whether you remember that generation, where people were literally, a lot of people were literally selling phone numbers of people, and you are paying for. I know a lot of people that made a lot of millions of money. Their churches will literally have to buy from them to send people messages to come for their programs and all the stuff. That was the challenge of Web 2.0, because your data was being public instead of being private. So there was a need, there was a fight that we can't continue the way we are. We cannot continue the way we are, because if we continue the way we are, there's a problem. There's already a problem. And the problem is that people in the US, politicians are scared. How does somebody will just call me or email me? I'll just see today, I still receive email that I didn't subscribe for. How did they get my email address? My data was sold out. That was the limitation of Web 2.0. Now, we now move to what we call Web 3.0. This is where disruption took place. Web 1.0, don't forget, you can only read, you can't write, you can't interact. You can only consume, you can't contribute. In Web 2.0, you can contribute and you can also consume. You can consume and you can also contribute. That was the advantage of Web 2.0. Now, Web 3.0, which is the beautiful part of where we are going now, is referred by experts as a semantic web, because computer rather than human can read the pages, and it's called, that's why you have the word AI, artificial intelligence. So by computer not needing to go through centralized database to process data. In Web 3.0, computer can provide different information like humans to provide faster and more relevant result. They become more intelligent and fulfill user requirements. What do I mean by this? Never forget, Web 1.0, you can only consume, you can't contribute. Web 2.0, you can consume and contribute. In Web 3.0, you are not needed. That is where disruption took place. Computer does not need a human anymore. In Web 1.0, computer need a human to read what is on it. In Web 2.0, human can interact with computer. In Web 3.0, computer does not need human. Computer can interact with itself. That is where disruption took place. That was the evolution of AI. That was where AI started developing to what we know today as all this that you're seeing all over the world. So disruption started taking place. Are we getting what I'm saying? Let me also say this. I want to be sure that we are good on the same page. You can all hear me, right? We're all together, right? We're good, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good. So this is where technology took place. This is where disruption started. And then before you knew it, everything started changing. Everything started changing in Web 3.0. Because now we are not in a generation whereby computer needs us. Computer cannot interact itself. Computer can look for information everywhere and give it to you. Now, Now, artificial intelligence through Web 3.0 is moving forward. The question I want to ask everyone of you here is, are you also moving forward? I don't want it to be like that Toyota building that was in 1985, was in Dubai, the same level, and in 2003, it's still the same level. It did not evolve. I don't want it to be like that. I want it to also evolve. I want it to become a better version. And that's why we're having this class. That's why BRG paid a lot of money. We had to pay in dollars today to have more people in this class so that you can learn. That's one of the biggest things we do as a brand, to invest knowledge. So if AI is moving, the world is moving, you also must be moving. All right, let me give you some few statistics so that you can understand what I'm saying. Relationship between technology. 94% in this Web 3.0 of students uses their smartphones every hour. In Web 1.0, this was not possible. In Web 2.0, a little bit. But in Web 3.0, 94. Do you know what it means to say 94? It means that only 6% are left that are not using their smartphone effectively every hour. How many of you, when you wake up in the morning, the first thing you touch is your phone, not even your Bible or your Quran? You go straight to your phone. You know why? Because Web 3.0, technology has disrupted everything. We are now addicted to our mobile phones than ever before. 94% of students, which I believe all of us also, we are all students. 94% of students actually uses their smartphone every hour. 88% can't go a day without being online. It's not possible. I cannot even try it. Even me that I'm talking, I can't try it. I can't try it. You know why I can't try it? It's not possible because I would look like I cannot breathe. How many of you, your data has never finished before? And you felt like, see, I can't breathe. Like, your data finished. You will look for data by fire by force, right? Because technology has got us to be so addicted to it. 88% of people cannot do a day without being online. So it means that we are connected. We're in a connected world. It is this statistic that AI thrive on. So okay, if people are 88% of people are always going to be online. What are they doing? That data, I can bring it together and make it available for other people all over the world to benefit from. So 12% only can go a day without being online. That's 12%. I think those people are millennials because a Gen Z will never do a day without going online. I can bet you. A Gen Alpha will never. A Gen Alpha Bible. I'm not saying that Bible and everything's on their phone. Everybody, millennials and Gen Alpha, everything is on. But what they cannot do on phone does not exist. Everything is on the phone. Everything is connected to digitalization online. Only 12% can go a day without being online. In the pre-digital age, right, what we know is the DVD player, the TV, the magazine. But now we are now in the post-digital area, which is whereby everything is digitally consumed. Everything moves seamlessly. You now have people that are using Mac, right? If you have a MacBook Pro, or you have a MacBook or an iPad, you can connect your iPad, iCloud, your wristwatch. Everything is seamlessly connected. Everything has moved into a data-driven generation. All right, so what is artificial intelligence? Let's go into the matter of the day. Okay, because we're going to wrap up in some few minutes. But I want us to go. So artificial intelligence, basically, I was trying to look for what is the best way you can understand what artificial intelligence is, right? It's basically a system. It refers to a computer system that can perform tasks typically requires human intelligence, meaning that any task that requires human intelligence, AI is designed to replace that. So AI is a computer system that can perform tasks that typically will require human intelligence, such as learning, reasoning, problem solving, and decision making. AI can now make more decisions accurately than a human. AI believes that human can now be emotional. It can be emotional. AI is not emotional. It's logical. It's going to give you the way it is. It's not going to have feelings for you. And that is how it is so deep. So system can actually analyze large amount of data, recognize speeches and images, and also drive cars. Now, if you look at what is currently going on with Tesla, they are self-image driving cars. Cars cannot drive themselves. It is so scary the way it's going right now. Things are evolving. So we cannot also afford not to evolve and to static, right? All right, let's move quickly. So there are types of AI technology, right? The first one is known in communication. So these are AI applications in life. So in communication, that's what we're going to focus on today. That's what I'm going to focus on today. I'm going to teach you more on communication part of AI. So there are types of AI. There's AI in communication, in transportation, and also in the industrial or in industry. So in communication, that's why you have the ChatGPT, you have all those stuff that you can use to help enhance your work as a realtor. So that's where you need. When it comes to transportation, that's why you have Tesla. You have have you noticed that now in Dubai, people can fly? There's now flying cars. They're now flying this, and a lot of things are happening. That's transportation disruption taking place. And also in the industry, like I said, Amazon now has an office in the US that doesn't have a human. They're the first company that have a non-human store in the entire US. Why? You can literally see, in fact, now they deliver by drone. Those drones are AI-powered drone. The drone knows your house address. You will be in your house. The drone will come and deliver food, deliver anything you order in your house. That is the power of technology in the industrial age, right? So there are ways, there are use of AI technology. The first AI technology use is personal use, right? The second is known as
Excuse me, sir.
community.
I didn't get the
System is known as
communication
global
part of it,
use.
sir.
I wanted to put this through for us so that we can understand before we go into what we are going to talk about finally today. All right. Like I said, this is just a teaser class. The academy is
I
going to
didn't
be
get the
the
communication part of it,
experience
sir.
ever. So personal use is what we're going to focus on. So don't forget, we are using, we have different areas of AI, right? We have the personal use, community use, and also the global use. I also talk about the areas of AI. We'll talk about communication. We talked about the second one, which is transportation and also the industrial. So don't forget, we're picking communication from different types of AI. We're using communication. When it comes to the use of AI technology, we're going to be focusing more on personal use this time around. So personal is personally used to improve the personal efficiency and what effectiveness. Community use is when you now use AI in an office. Now, do you know that some offices in Nigeria, because some of our partner companies actually already started helping other companies to integrate AI into their system. When you walk in, the moment you walk into the office, you just hear a sound. Somebody will welcome you, not the receptionist. Hi, welcome to. Well, we would like to help you. Thank you. Please have your seat. We're going to get it. Everything now getting automated. I think there's a restaurant right now in Nigeria. I think the video trended recently, whereby one of the movie actors really started and somewhere, and the AI robotic came in. He pressed what he wanted. The thing went back, bring the food, brought it to him. There was no human being that did anything to the guy in that space, because why? We're not in that generation whereby things are evolving. And global, you cannot use AI to solve global warming problems and all this stuff. We don't necessarily need that part, and we also need community use like that. But let's focus more on our personal use. So what are the AI tools? Let's quickly get into details because I need us to rush. Our Muslim needs to go and pray. And today is Easter Friday, so some Christian commission needs to also go and pray. So there are AI tools that we're going to talk about today. The first one is called Microsoft Bing, right? So what is Microsoft Bing? So Microsoft Bing, I know most of you know ChatGPT, which I'm going to talk about because that's the popular one. So if you're a realtor and you want to actually know how to maximize your research, you need like a research assistant, a personal planner or a creative planner. You can use Microsoft Bing. Microsoft Bing was released to compete with ChatGPT. Microsoft Bing is just like your normal search engine stuff. You can Google right now on your, I don't want to destroy this class right now, I would have shown us something, but you can literally go on Google and type Microsoft Bing and click and just register and start using. It's very easy like that. It's very easily accessible and it's also easily used. So it's like your research assistant. So if you want to write anything about a for example, I want to write something about a property, maybe you want to write something about the funny thing about AI is that it uses information that are already available Just bring them together in a more constructive way and deliver it to you. So let's say you want to write a property in Abramadesoya or in a Bejuleki. When you type it on Microsoft Bing, I need you to give me every detail about this property. Anything anybody has ever posted in their life, either the generations they were long before or now, anything that has been said about that property, Microsoft Bing will bring it to you. It will bring it to you. You will now see different references. You will see different things. It will type it for you. Okay, you can even put it. Okay, give me properties in Ekpe with. I'm giving you command prompt how to maybe probably search. You can do this on ChatGPT or Microsoft Bing. Okay, let me look for it. Give me the detail about the Port Milan Bridge, or give me detail about the new airport to be built in Ekpe with materials or links to sites for reference purpose. Just like that. You'll be amazed. In fact, anything about that Ekpe, anything about that airport that they're about to build, in as much as it's online, AI will help you generate it. Google cannot do that. Google will stress you. AI will help you will help you compile this information, make it easier, and give it to you straight. Microsoft Bing can help you. We also have what we call UChat. So UChat is a upgraded version of google.com. That's why I can see it on my screen. I don't know whether you can see it there. It's called u.com. You can try it. This one, I didn't teach them the last time. I didn't teach the people that joined our class last time. U.com is a search engine. It's so beautiful. Just imagine anything that Google can do. Imagine Google Elder Brother times 10. Imagine Google that you're currently using. Just imagine Google in a different form. In your mind, you know google.com, just change it to u.com in your brain and use it. Anything you type on u.com, you'll be amazed. It will give you research paper, it will give you references, it will give you everything. It will help you write everything you need. That is UChat. So it has gotten to that level whereby AI tools are now more powerful than the normal Web 2.0 technologies. So the other one that Google released recently. So because Google needed to also compete, right, with ChatGPT, with OpenAI.com. So they also came up with what called BERD. Is it BERD or BERD? I don't know. BARG-AI. Everything ChatGPT can do, BERD AI will do it. So we now have the BERD AI. So you can use that also to help you. So if you want to write content, you don't need to struggle anymore. So you are able to. You don't need to necessarily be struggling to say, I want to write inspiration. How do I start this message? Do you know that some of the content that we shared to you to join this class was written by an AI? We just pick and edit. That's all. It's simple. AI writes me a Instagram post on my next AI master, because me and my AI we always interact, so I've become more personal. Like the Holy Spirit, I've become more personal with it. So I said, write me Instagram post on write me an advert Instagram post about AI masterclass, something like that, or something. I just I wrote something and I clicked it. The thing gave me different options. If I'm not comfortable, I'll say regenerate answer, it will write again for so different things. I can say, okay, write me an advert. Some of you that you are thinking of content to write, just tell AI, tell BERD.ai or Microsoft Bing or u.com or ChatGPT. We're going to get to ChatGPT. Write me topics, real estate topics. I can talk, like some of you that like to do videos, like you want to talk about, but you don't know where you can talk about, what to focus on. Write me 30 topics that I can focus on in the next 1 month, or in the real estate industry, or whatever you want to write. Just type it there, right? You will be amazed. Don't give it topic. In fact, I will tell it, give it to me in a tabular format. Give me the topic, give me where I can get research information about the topic. Just write it there. To give it to you, to help you plan, excuse me, it's to help you plan the entire content journey. You'll be amazed at what you can do with this, right? So we have BERD.com. Okay, so there's another AI tool. I'm not going to go into this deep because I didn't share this with the last class. It's all called Synthesia or Synthesia. Synthesia.io. You can do that. You can see this stuff by the screen. Synthesia.io. So some of you that want to create like a video, I would have shown you guys sample. Maybe when it comes to the academy, you have to come to see, you cannot miss academy. If there's anybody here now that have not made up their mind to join academy, I don't know what again I can do to you. You have to join the academy. In fact, if you have not paid, make sure you pay to pay. Make sure that after this class, just be dropping. There's a lady called Martha. I don't know, maybe I should call the number now, but you need to join. Just make sure that you chat the number up and ask her. Tell her, Dr. Manuel said that I should reach you. Tell her Dr. Manuel said I should reach you. That I can still pay because now the price is now 150,000. But because you are part of this AI class, we're going to make it stay on making for you guys just for this week. After now, I think I'm done. I think I've helped a lot of people already. We are already surpassing our target for the registration of the academy. There's no even space in it. Like it's getting filled up. We don't just want to blow you guys up. You'll be amazed. Core 3 is massive. I mean, massive. Because a lot of people are seeing values that we are offering. So if you know that you are interested in the academy, before I go into further details, maybe you should take this number down. Let me call it because it's very, very important. So if you know you're interested in the academy, it is very, very important that you call Martha. It's very, very important. It's very, very important that you call Martha. So you can take note of this, but I would like somebody to help me type it on the comment. It's 090 98 88 8750. I'm going to repeat that number like twice. Please, somebody should type it for me. Reach out to our WhatsApp, drop a message, or you can call. Say that Dr. Manu said I should call you, that I can get access to the academy because registration will be closing by next week. Because on third week, we're in class for 2 days. Amazing days. 090 98 88 8750. I'll repeat it one more time. 090 98 88 8750. Her name is Martha. Please reach her. Tell her that you want to register for the academy. Drop your name, your email address, and your phone number to her, and send your proof of payment. The account details, I'm going to give it to you guys. I think it's already on the flyer. I'm going to call the account details at the end of the class. So you can just make sure you pay. Or you can message me after this class, or any of the staff. Just reach out to anybody that you know in BRG. Or plan or something. Somebody who shall reach us, and then we can give you access to be part of the next people that will benefit from this class. Whatever we're doing is just more practical during the class. So Synthesia.io helps you convert your audio messages to a video. So you now have somebody talking about, so when you see all those videos that we see all these people talk about, I don't know if I've seen a video that an animation will be talking about. Even, I think we're sending back even something similar. Oh, my name is Ada. If you have any questions to ask, reach out to me. Also, they use Synthesia to do it. It's a very simple and amazing app. It's called the AI Human Simulator app. So it helps to help you convert your voice notes to get a better final Oyibo or a Nigerian or whatever to help you display your products to your client. So if you want to talk about a particular product and you don't want to use your face, use Synthesia.io. It's going to help you to do that. Of course, some of you are in the industry, right? You are already building your portfolio. And you want to build a strong, powerful resume. You can use resume.io to build. As in, AI will help you to just ask you a few questions. What do you do? I'm a real estate consultant or a realtor. How long? How many years experience? This. What have you done? AI will help you rewrite and repackage you will just be looking at your CV like this. So some of you that might want to travel abroad and you want to apply for maybe top companies there to work with, maybe real estate companies, and you need to submit your CV or something, or you want to do something related to academics, and they want to say, okay, what sector have you worked for? And you want to have your good portfolio record, go and use resume.io to do that. It's going to help you. It's going to be mind-blowing. Before this class, I was helping someone to apply for a job somewhere abroad. Like, I think she was trying to do something, and I was helping her. And the funny thing here is that you can use resume.io to help you keep your track record. So, for example, my name is Emmanuel D. Oshiteko. My name is Dr. Emmanuel Oshiteko. I've been in the real estate industry for the past 5 to 7 years. Over these years, I've been able to help 71 people own property. I'm just giving an instance. I've been able to help between 75 to 100 people own properties in Lagos, Nigeria. And also maybe have sold property all over the world. You don't just say Lagos, Nigeria, right? You want to say your track record. You want people to know what you've done. Just use go and use resume. I just put everything you have done, any of the achievement. I was part of the top 50 realtors at the biggest brokerage firm in Africa, known as the BRG, Billionaire Realtors Group. I was awarded as this. I did this. I was part of top 50. I was this. Just shall put everything there. It will help you rewrite it, repackage it. Then you can send it. Some of you want to apply for some things outside the country. This is the best way to use it. There's going to be question and answer at the end, please. So we also have Jasper chat, right? So it's also like Jasper is just like ChatGPT. It's like a friend. We use it. All this I'm saying, just Google it. You see the apps. You can just have access to it directly. So Jasper also helps you to. It also helps you to. It helps you to. Somebody's finding something. So it helps you interact with the robotic chat on their site. So you can chat, you can communicate. Hi, what's your name? My name is Jasper. Okay, good, Jasper. I would like you to give me 10 things you think I need to know in the real estate sector as regarding AI technology. Give it to you. Give it that. Okay. You can interact. It's form of interaction. So it's not something that is a rocket science. All of you can explore this thing I'm saying right now. Other tools is Flicky. So Flicky is actually I used Flicky just 2 days ago. It's so amazing. Like if you want to convert your text to speech, use Flicky. If you want to convert your text to speech, use Flicky. Flicky has different voice over people. So have you seen a man of God or a person somewhere rather that if you listen to their message, at the end of their message, you see like an Oyibo, you will see like an Oyibo person saying something. If you want more of this message, can you leave this and that? Something like that. Like, this is not a Nigerian voice. Flicky helps to do that. So anything I'm sharing with you guys, there's nothing difficult. See, AI is so simple. It's so easy to use. It's so easy to access. Anything, all you just need to just register. Go to your email, click verify that you are the real person. That's all. Start using it. You don't need anybody to teach you anything. It's easy to see. It's so easy. Flicky, I use Flicky myself. Nobody taught me anything about it. And I've done my own personal profile. I wish I can play it. I don't want to distract the class. You can also use Tom.ai. You can also just go Tom.com AI. You can use it. Tom is actually used to help you create PowerPoint slides. So I wanted to speak somewhere recently, and I just put it on my Tom. Give me so about this topic. The team created the messages and also created the slides and the pictures. That's what Tom does. It gives you the content, gives you the slide, gives you the picture, everything for free. And it's a free app. So you can use Tom. You can use Tom to create it. So if some of you that are going for a presentation or something, use Tom as an asset. So if you're a realtor and you also have programs that you teach your subordinates and all the stuff, use Tom to go and create a slide. Don't just be talking to them. Like me, I was teaching you guys, I'm using a slide. So it helps to communicate information. So Tom rather is used for a AI powered you just imagine PowerPoint, an advanced AI version of PowerPoint. And again, do you know that if you upgrade your PowerPoint now, if you refresh your PowerPoint or you go on your apps and upgrade your PowerPoint also have an AI tool now. In fact, when PowerPoint saw what Tom was doing, PowerPoint also have the same thing. So PowerPoint now, you can just type your topic or PowerPoint, it will give you slides for free because there's competition. The pressure is getting worse. So everybody is moving. Now, the one that most of us know is ChatGPT, which is what everybody knows. And I know I didn't want to start with this because everybody already knows. So I'll just give you other AI tools that can be of help to you more than ChatGPT. But ChatGPT actually happens to be one of the most powerful AI tool that ever existed. Because you, as a realtor, you're into the business of content creation. So content creation is not necessarily you having to think. Sometimes just allow the AI to think for you. That's all. All you need to do is to re-edit, refine-tune it, and all the stuff. So you can use ChatGPT. It's very easy. Just go to openai.com or just go to Google type ChatGPT. Simple. You just see the link, click it. You can download it. There's a web version, of course, but you can interact with it. You can also have it on the mobile, but it's a web version. I'm not sure there's an app version of it yet. So it helps you write faster, help you leverage on the power of AI to be able to generate content for your stuff. Even down to my brother, I shared it with him. And I said, "Hey, I used this song." I was very excited. Like I think I gave him $1 million just because now you have access to some AI to help him for his business. So you can use this thing for anywhere. Yeah, you can use it for anyone. You can use it anywhere. You can use it anytime. ChatGPT is not tired. 247. You can be interacting with it. A lot of people have produced a lot of amazing stuff through power of ChatGPT. Of course, there's also one more. So this, like I said, this is just a teaser. Like I said, it's not the main thing yet because the main thing is coming during the academy. I don't miss that interior AI. So because I'm in the real estate industry, right? If you want to check out interior designs that are going to be befitting for those that are developers, this actually helps them a lot. You will see how to set. You will see interior.ai will give you the space size. You just tell it what you want to build. Tell it, okay, I want a design for a 2-bedroom apartment. Give me an idea of how to arrange, how to set. You'll be amazed. Interior AI will give you that. So this helps developers or help interior people, also help people that are in the real estate business who are also into interior decoration or property management. So these are tools that are going to be helpful to you. Of course, like I said, the academy is the most powerful platform. You can learn more of this thing. So you cannot afford not to be part of the academy starting from the 27th to the 29th of this month. You can see the account details there. The Zenith Bank 1216564641. I'm going to repeat that again. The account details there. So if you want to make payments today, if you are paying today, you can pay your 100K, but you're going to be more than today. And next week, I think you'll be paying your 150,000 there for the class. But it's going to be 100K still. We're making it available for you guys to be able to learn and also participate and interact with people. You want to meet with a big network of people. We have quad 1 people, we have quad 2, we have quad 3 now. And the network of people who are thinking alike and evolving together. So you can make your payments right away. If you know you don't have your complete payment, you want to pay it twice. Today is the only day you have the opportunity to do that. If you reach out today and tell her, okay, I can only pay twice, but I want to make commitment, 50K commitment today. No. Can go, but if it's more than today, you will pay 100,000 complete. Not allowed instrumental payment because it is 150K. You're only making 100K because of your people. So if you're going to be making any commitment for twice, it is only today you have the opportunity to that between today and Monday because of the public holiday, of course. So make sure that you maximize the opportunity to be part of the next class. And like I said, I think I called the number before. I'm going to call it one more time, and I'm going to give us opportunity for 1 or 2 minutes to say. All right, so 090-9888-8750. 090. Can somebody type it on the comment section? 090-9888-8750. I call it one more time. 090. So for those that are outside the country, +234 908. Okay, 090-9888-8750. Please make sure you reach out, communicate right away, drop a WhatsApp message, the number, informing the person about your name, the details, and let them add you to the next squad of the academy that you are willing to be part of the next squad. All right, like I've spoken about all those speakers already, so you know what you're going to learn from them. It's going to be amazing. You're going to be having access to BRG Premium ID card. You're going to be having access to international certification from MSBN. Okay, you can now say I'm a UK certified person. Do you know the funny thing? Some people now, if you can chat, you can use your name, or you can go on ChatGPT and go and type your name. Who is Dr. Emmanuel Shotek? Go and check. You see, he will bring something about me. He will bring all my information online and bring it together and tell you about me. So maybe if you put what is your name now, you don't bring anything because you don't have a digital footprint. So this is an opportunity for you to have a certification from the UK to say, okay, I'm an alumni of MSBM UK Metropolitan School of Business Management UK and Dubai, and I'm a real estate professional. I'm sure what I do, and I'm certified at what I do. This is an opportunity for you to advance your skill and play bigger games. You don't want to miss this opportunity. 100K is too small compared to what you learn. Ask people that have attended the academy. They will tell you it's a mind-blowing experience. It's a transformational experience that blows your entire life forever. Changes the game for you. It helps you become a better version. And it also gives you a community to learn from different people. So you want to connect with people that are doing well in the industry. You want to know where they are. Come to the academy. It's an amazing space. We're going to be having it on the island. A lot of people have asked me where. It's going to be on the island. We have been using Sky More before now, but because of the crowd and the multitude now, we're still on the Sky More. But if between now and next week the crowd exceed our target, they will be communicating the truth and they will be communicating the venue to all of you. If you know that you have already paid for the academy, can drop it so that people just signal so that people will know that we have some of the people that are ready for class. This class. So you can be part of it. Make sure you reach out to that number. Make sure that you do everything that is necessary. And be part of the group will be open by next week. So you want to make sure that you are part of the next class. All right. So I would like to before we go, we're not going to still want to just to say. So okay, sorry, my follow. Hello, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, sir, but somebody's mic is unmuted and the person
somebody's
is
mic is
talking
on.
in the
Let me
background.
read.
Thank you, sir.
Just
Yes, we can hear you, sir.
a second. Oh, I'm trying to make sure it's yes, please. Okay, I'm listening. All right, so the academy, any question or anything? Okay, but before let me just. But like I said, don't miss out. Please don't miss out. Pay 100,000 naira, not just trust me, it's worth it. It's worth it to get some of these people to us a lot, but because we understand the value we are bringing on board, what you're going to be learning, we can spend any amount to get you guys to learn. So that's what BRG is about. That's what the academy is about. We are basically into knowledge to make sure that you have the right knowledge and exercise skills to become a better version of yourself. So you don't want to miss out for the next call. Please call that number. It's very, very important. Drop your name with that number. Send the WhatsApp message. Tell her anything you want to tell her. Just make sure that you make sure that you are part of this class. If you make sure you pay today, you can pay the 100K today. You still have the grace period today because you're part of this class. And if you want to pay twice, maybe instrumental twice between now and 7 days time, reach out today. If you are not reaching out today, I want to pay twice. It's not possible. Won't allow, and we are serious about that. We won't allow. You can only reach out if you're going to pay twice. You want to be part of that. You don't have your complete 100K. If you have 100K complete, you can pay it right away now, like today, this evening. But if you know you want to pay twice, you have to reach out to the so I can add you to the list of the people who are paying twice instrumentally. But if you come and reach out tomorrow or Monday, you want to pay twice, they won't allow you because it is 100K outright. But we are going to give you opportunity if you reach out today for double payment, or if you want to pay completely, you can do that. Just if you make payments now, send proof of payment to the number with your name and your email address. That's all. Be enrolled into the class. Okay. There's a major quote that actually inspires me a lot. It said, "Imagination is more powerful than knowledge." If you have not seen yourself in the BRG Academy, I'm telling you, the knowledge you get is a waste of time because imagination is powerful. You need to imagine yourself in class. You need to imagine yourself in that gown. You need to imagine yourself being a certified realtor globally. You start imagining it. And I'm just saying this to help you become a better version of yourself. All right. So once again, thank you so much for joining me today. I believe that we've gotten a lot of value. You can follow us on Instagram, right? The BRG_Academy. You can go and follow us on Instagram for more information. You can follow me up on Emmanuel Shoteku Official on Instagram. I'm available to all. Just make sure you follow me up on Instagram. I'll follow you back. If you follow you back. And also you can also reach out to us on the phone number there. If you need any information about anything, you can chat. Just WhatsApp only, please. So you can also email me at dr.emmanuelshoteku@gmail.com. But go and follow Instagram. Instagram is the best place to reach out because Instagram I easily reply DM and also we can reply DM by the academy page. So Emmanuel Shoteku Official, you can screenshot this or whatever and follow up, follow you back so you can get more details of what is going on in the academy. Or you can also email emmanuelshoteku@gmail.com or reach out on WhatsApp by that number. All right. I strongly believe that we have learned one or two things. I would say big thank you guys for joining us today. It has been a great day. I strongly believe that we have learned one or two things. And I want to say big thank you guys for joining us today. All right. So now let's open the floor for anything, any contribution, anything. Anybody have something to say? Vote of thanks or anything you want to contribute? Help us. It's quickly in the next 5 minutes or wrap up.
Okay, thank you so much, sir, for this amazing opportunity. This is really, really tremendous. And again, I attended the first one, and I'm here again, and I've learned another one. So I think what I took from the last class was when I think you really made emphasis on charts, GDP and GTP, and then I started using it for my content, and it made everything so easy. I mean, literally made everything so easy. I was going to prepare a proposal for a real estate for a company that I wanted to pitch an idea to, and I was thinking all through the night, what would I write? And I remembered immediately I just typed write a business proposal for me, and it gave me exactly what I wanted.
Exactly what you wanted.
I mean, literally, it gave me exactly. And when I submitted to the company, it was. I mean, because I had to pitch it and everything, and they were so amazed. And in my mind, I'm like, maybe me write this thing, oh.
Yeah. Amazing.
I mean, thank you so much. This is amazing. And I strongly advise everybody who's here, you want to pay up for the BRG Academy. Trust me, if you are not here, if you're not there, you are joking, to be honest with you. I mean, people attended the first one, they came for the second one, and they're still going to come for the third one. I attended the second
that's the funny thing. People are coming for the third. People have attended back. The whole one.
I mean, I'm coming for this. I came for the second. I'm coming for the third. So if you are still contemplating, please make up your mind right now, because you so much your business is going to so much skyrocket. Thank you so much, sir. We really appreciate the BRG.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir.
Hello, I want to ask a question.
Yes. All right,
Hello.
good. Go ahead.
Okay,
yes,
my question is, what if you want to create a content or a proposal, and you use one of the tools, and let's say somebody also wants to do the same thing, is it not going to give you the same content?
No, it doesn't give the same answer.
It does not give the same answer.
Doesn't give the same answer.
Okay.
And again, you are going to fine tune it. You're not going to copy everything and just copy and paste. You're going to work on it. It's going to give you the idea that you can edit it to your taste. But if you use ChatGPT, for example, you can click regenerate. It will help you rewrite again till it gets to your taste. Then you can copy to Microsoft Word and edit it to your taste. Of course, you don't want to just copy and paste directly, but it can never give the same answer no matter what. Because the way you write your question is different from the way someone else writes their questions.
Okay.
Your question is what determines the answer it gives, and nobody writes exactly the same question.
Then lastly, I'm a video editor. Does it have any software that you can use to like make your video editing easy? Like maybe instead of you cracking your brain, putting all those effects,
Come to the academy. Thank you.
No, I just want to ask if it has.
Yes, there is. I'm going to connect you with Orakwe John. That is one of the most powerful guys in Nigeria for AI. For us to get him to come for the academy to come and teach. It's not a funny joke.
Okay.
You go for the best of the best. So you're going to connect. That's the beauty of the academy. Look at these faces. You're going to connect with them. You're going to have access to them. You can easily reach them for your personal use later. Oh, look at, for example, Funto Ibioye. She's one of the most powerful young women in Nigeria. You don't want to miss out. So we are not getting average. We're getting the best of the best. Stephen Luke has over 200,000 subscribers on YouTube. You don't know people like that. They're not just ordinary people you see. In fact, he's flying in out of the country for the academy.
Okay.
So you see the sacrifice. He's flying all the way out of just for the academy. So that's to tell you that people are willing to pour, to invest knowledge. But the question is, are you really ready to receive? So
yeah, I'm ready.
If you spend 100K on yourself, yes, if you spend 100K on yourself, you also feel good when you learn and finish collection. You will feel good that I've added, the price has gone up. Okay, any other person quickly? To wrap up.
Yeah, please, can I get Chat GTP on iOS?
No, it's not an app. It's a web app. Just go on Google and type it. You will see there. You can just click on it.
Okay, thank you very much, sir.
Later. All right. Any other person quickly? Let's give room for one or two people to say something. I think a lady should say something.
Hello.
All right. Okay.
Yes, I want to say something. I want to ask that the BRG training, the academy, is it physical online.
Yeah, no, it's
for
physical.
someone that will not be available for 2 days of that event, then going to come out. It's physical.
Yes,
okay.
there is. There is physical, but there's also a Zoom link that we create for people that are also out of the country. So the way you are like this, enjoying the class, you can also enjoy it by Zoom, like anywhere you are, regardless of where you are. So you don't miss. And again, there's also going to be a recording.
Okay, for someone that will not be available for the first 2 days, for the first 2 days, I can join on Zoom. If I'm back, I can join the rest.
Yes, exactly. Yes. You said what? The next question.
Can the payment be made instrumentally?
That is why I said you can only pay instrumentally twice, and if I only have that access because we're in this class, and that's the best time to reach the number that I called earlier. But just reach that number and say, because if you reach out tomorrow that I want to pay instrumentally, you can't accept. You have to be today. You have to make that attempt today. The purpose of the class is to make strong down. So drop the number and say, okay, I would like to pay twice. I would like to make commitment of 50 today. And in the next 35 days or 7 days, I'm going to make the next payment for the academy. But if you go tomorrow and tell her, she will not accept you. So that's why the idea is to give everybody opportunity to learn. That's the goal of clarity. So that's what we're trying to do. All right. Any lady, I need to hear a lady's voice. No lady has said something. Lady was trying to say something earlier. Any other person? The one person who just give vote of thanks and we're done.
I just want to say thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
All right.
It was an amazing session. Yes, I can't wait to be at the academy.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Okay, anybody want to give vote of thanks? Or we are all good?
Yeah, thanks so much.
Who is class captain?
Thanks so much for this
Thank you
knowledge.
so
In
much.
fact, I'm really inspired.
Okay.
Awesome.
Thank you so much. My eyes are open right now.
The fire is burning.
The fire is burning. I like that energy.
Thank you, Dr. Emmanuel. You are always disruptive with your class. I appreciate you. God bless you.
I will private chat you about the
We all hope to meet at the BRG Academy.
See you in class.
I am being a proud.
More grace, more wisdom, more power.
Don't
to impact our generation.
Thank you. I want one person to give vote of thanks. That's all. One person.
All right.
Both of that is very important. So who is taking OPU?
Orange vote of thanks. Everybody don't keep quiet.
Both of that is very important too, because you have to appreciate the bosses actually made it down.
Okay, so thank you so much, Doctor. We really appreciate you.
Manuel, no, I don't want Otabo. Otabo, you have already given it to me. Let's
Okay, my name is Wanko Amaka. I am a BRG alumni, BRG Academy alumni cohort 1, and I am still going to be at cohort 3.
Wow.
Thank you, the disruptive doctor. You all that are new to BRG classes or sessions, you wouldn't want to miss the BRG, the upcoming BRG Academy. It has always been warm. Dr. Emmanuel will teach you how to become disruptive. If not for Dr. Emmanuel, I wouldn't be speaking now. I am that shy, I am that laid back person, but thank God for BRG Academy. Thank you, Doctor. We all appreciate you. On behalf of everyone in class today, we say thank you. We love you. We love BRG. We love everything about this admin. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Wow. Now I'm feeling shy. I want somebody that attended the academy to give us thanks. Somebody that is not from the academy. They only attended this class today. How did you feel?
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Hi.
After Bumi, then you will talk. Yeah.
Okay. Hi, everybody, to all the BRG Academy students, new students like me, the BRG Academy directors, Dr. Emmanuel, past students, present students, life and energies, real estate industry. I want to say thank you to everybody and have a blast. God bless you.
Thank you. We look forward to seeing you, Fumi. For me, all right, good. Someone wants to say something and we're done. Okay, who is the person who wants to say something?
Good evening, Dr. Emmanuel.
Good evening.
Yeah, my name is Olua Damilola Riches. I don't know if you are familiar with me or somehow on Instagram. I'm a new fan.
Oh,
so
thank you so
I really want to thank you so much for your knowledge. You've been able to, you've impacted my life so much. And I'm really looking forward to be at the BRG Academy. And I hope by the grace of God, I will make it there. Thank you very much, sir. And I really appreciate your knowledge and your vision and your support. You've been really good. I don't think if I should start talking, I won't stop till whenever. But I just want, in a nutshell, I really want to thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir.
All right. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. It's an honor. I can't wait to see you guys on the 29th in the city of Lagos on the island, live and direct. So don't forget the number again. Let me ask one more time. So it's 09098888750. So make sure you reach out to that number. 09098888750. Or you can also reach out to me or reach out to anybody later on to make sure that you get it. But make sure you drop a message that number so that you can be helped as fast as possible to be part of the next trip. I don't want to say this, but we have surpassed over 100 to 150 people already for the academy. That's to how massive it is. So you don't want to miss it. You don't want to be part of the people that will be waiting till December to be part of it. AI would have been overgone. So you want to know what's up and the latest technology, right? So I want to encourage you guys to be part of it. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for waiting.
Can I ask a question on the supplemental payment, sir?
Okay, quickly before we go. Thank you.
If I can't make the 100,000, can I still make an supplemental payment for maybe the 150? Because I may be expecting some money next week.
Oh, sure. Why not? Sure, definitely. But just make sure you drop a message to that number too. Very, very important, so that you will know where to categorize you and then to help you get your registration process. Thank you so much. All right. All right. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for waiting till now. God bless you guys, and I look forward to seeing you guys at the academy. Ciao. All right. Enjoy. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. All right. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Thank you. All right. Bye-bye.